Hello my gorgeous babes out there and welcome. In today's video I'm going to give you guys a project pan update and show you guys my progress on these products that I'm trying to use up. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of stuff on indie makeup, so if those things you like to watch, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. My loves, welcome. I am feeling very good today. I actually got a decent amount of sleep for once and I'm just feeling nice and refreshed, and I felt like I wanted to put something bright and colorful on, so I'm like embracing the summer vibes right now. I'm ready for like the sunshine, the warm months. I want to go to the beach. I want to get a little bit of a tan because I could really use one, so I'm just in a very good mood. But I want to show you guys how I'm doing on this little project pan. I feel like I've done a pretty good job and I'm excited to show you guys my results, and I've just really enjoyed doing this. It definitely gave me a goal to like work towards, and I'm happy that I decided to do a project pan. So I think we should just dive in. I'll show you guys all the products. I'll show you like a before and after photo if it's like actually necessary, because some products are hard to tell that I actually used up. So I'm gonna go based on like the sequence I would do my makeup, like the products that I showed you. So I had two primers in my project pan, which really I can't show you like how little or how much I actually use because of the like squeezy tube, but I'm pretty sure I am almost done with both of these products. So this was the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Mattifying Primer. There's only like maybe this much down here left, and I use this pretty regularly, as well as this one. I kind of go back and forth. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and the product is right here too. Like, I have no doubt that I will be completely done with both of these when I do my next project pan update, and I'm trying to do that every 3 months. So give me 3 more months, these will probably be empty. I also had some foundations that I was working on, and I actually completely used up one of them. So I had the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I had two shades, MC1 and MN3. I usually mix them, or one is like for my winter shade, one is my summer shade. But lately I've been mixing the two to make like my perfect in-between shade. So I used up completely the MN3 one. I'll even show you guys. Like, I dug in there as much as I could. There's nothing in here, I promise. Like, I even stuck a brush in here and tried to get like any product that was at the bottom, but it's kind of hard to tell because, like, you know, it's all like marked up on the side. You can't really see fully inside, but this is completely done. I tried to get the last bit of it today on my face, and I'm very proud of that. Now, there's quite a bit of product in the MC1 foundation, but I like to use this sometimes as like a concealer because the shade's pretty light for me right now, or I use it to like mix in with darker foundations. So hopefully I'll have a good chunk of this done by the time I get to my next project pan update. But I'm very proud that I was able to finish one of my foundations. Then the next foundations that I was working on was the L'Oreal 24-Hour Freshware foundations. Also have two shades in this. I have 435 and 470. So the original line on these foundations were up here. I don't know if you guys can tell my terrible lines. And now this is where I'm at with the 471. So I've done a little bit of a chunk there, and then this is the one for 435. So this is where the line is now, where it finally settled at. So definitely got some results on that. I'll show you guys. Now, I've been using the 435 one more because this one's a little dark for me, but I've been like using this to also mix into other foundations. So that's my results on those, which is pretty good. And then I was also working on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Soft Hydra Makeup. I think they actually discontinued this product and replaced it with the Estee Lauder Sheer Makeup, but I was trying to get through this as well, but it's hard to tell like where I'm at on this. But honestly, I haven't used this as much as the other foundations, but I've started to like use it again because I actually forgot about this. It was sitting like piled under all the other things that I was trying to use, and I totally forgot I had this in my project pan. So now I'm using it. I'm mixing it in with darker foundation since it's pretty light and it's very cool. Like, I have kind of pink undertones, but it's like super cool, like a little too cool. So I've been mixing this in with other foundations. I can't really use it fully on its own, but I'm working on it. I now know I need to use that. I can't believe I totally forgot that was included. And then I also had 2 concealers in my project pan, and I actually used up this one right here. This is the Nabla Close Up Stay Full Smooth Concealer. I know you can't really tell, there's like little openings and like holes like you can see in, but if you look inside, it's pretty much empty. I know it's not really showing you much, but I really dig in there. I even took off the little like stopper at the top that helps, you know, like reduce amount of product that gets on the little doe foot. So this is completely done, so I'm gonna throw it out. So I used up a concealer, and I'm still working on the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. It's kind of like right here. It's a little bit less than halfway. I think that's kind of like where the darkest part ends at. I don't know if you guys can tell, like it kind of ends like right here. But it's also hard to like get this to show where it's at. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get through this. It's not my favorite concealer, but I wanted to use it up since I used my money on that. And then going on to powders. So I've done a really good job with powders, at least I think so. So I completely used up my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. There's nothing left in there. I've tried to dig out as much as I could, but it's pretty much empty. I do have like 3 backups to this, but I wanted to at least get through 1 before I get into those other ones. And then the other powder I was getting through was the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Fast Powder and Banana. So I made a line where I started at, and now I'll show you guys where the powder is at. It's pretty much right here. So I put a little dent in this powder, right? It's pretty good. I'm happy for that. So I've been like really working on this, and this is like the only powder I've been like setting with. And then I also had the J-Cat Aqua Assurance Compact Foundation. And basically I'm almost done with this. Like you see, there's only powder really on the edges, but I use this on the regular. So I think I'm gonna like dig the sides out and like press it in the center just so I can like really completely use it up. I know some people would say this is done at this point and throw it away, but I'm one of those people that have to get like every little bit out of my product. So I think I'm just gonna like dig it all out and smash it in the center so I can completely use this up. But I'm sure this will be empty by the next project pan update. Then I also had the Nabla Close Up Pressed Powder. This has serious pan in it. I can't remember what it looked like before, but like I said, I'm gonna have before and after photos for some of the products that, you know, it makes sense to show before and after photos. But look at that, major pan, a super big dip. I have no doubt that I'll finish this by the end of the year, but I've been using this a lot. I like to use this as like a touch-up powder when I get a little shiny throughout the day, or if I want a little bit more coverage, if I have like a super sheer foundation, because this does have a tint to it. It's in the shade medium. So I've been working on that. And then I also had bronzers, which I think I've done really well in the bronzer category too. So I have this one from Tarte. It's the Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette, which I think this has been discontinued. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I think I got this in like a BoxyCharm, and I haven't had BoxyCharm in a while, so I wanted to finally like finish this up. So I'll show you guys where I'm at right now. Look at that. I have pan in 3 of the shades in here. That is so good. And the halo shade right here on the end has a slight dip. I don't know if you guys can tell. And now I'm trying to like get some pan on these ones right here. These are both like sheeny bronzers. One's just a little bit more cool tone and one's a little bit more warm. But I like to use sheeny bronzers during the summertime, so I know I'm gonna get some use out of these 2 shades. But I'm very proud on these results. Like I have been really concentrating on this one. Like when I use a bronzer, I mainly use this palette right here. So that is the results on my little palette here. And then I also had this bronzer in here. This is the collab that Ipsy did with Gigi Gorgeous. This is not something you can actually purchase, but I used to have Ipsy as well, and I stopped using Ipsy for a while now too. So I was like, I'm gonna use this bronzer up, and I do have pan on this as well. I'll show you guys where it's at. And I've now been concentrating on this warmer side. This is the bronzer that I used today, but there's a big dip in here, and I have pan on the cool tone side. So I'm trying to get some pan action on the warmer tone side, but I think I'm also doing pretty good on this bronzer. So I am just really proud of myself. I guess I'm just really hyped. I almost forgot to show this to you guys too. This is the Pure Cameo Contour Stick. I've also been using this a lot, and this is a really nice stick bronzer. It's more like a bronzer than a contour because it's more warm tone. I have the shade medium, but I'll show you guys where I'm at on the bronzer side. Like, look how little I have left. So I'm trying to totally finish this by my next project pan update. And then there's like a highlighting side to kind of like clean up and like brighten certain areas. But this is where this is at. I don't use this as much as the bronzer side. But this is like great to like clean up if I brought the bronzer far too down, or I want to like brighten here, brighten like in the spots that you want to highlight on your face. So the next few products in my project pan are lip products, blushes, and highlighters. And these categories are really, really hard to get through. I have a lot of lip products and I like to change my lippies regularly. So it's hard for me to just concentrate on one lippy. Like, that's just impossible for me to do. But I had these like hydrating lip products. This is the Nabla Viper Lip Plumper. Now, I've been using this every time I like go and do my makeup. I put it on my lips so it can get moisturized before I put lippies on. But this one's one that you can't tell like how much I use because of the opaque packaging. But it's just like a roll-up one. It's a slightly plumping lip product. Very hydrating, so I'm trying to get through this. And then I've also been trying to get through the Juvia's Place Lip Balm and Passion Fruit. Now this one, you can like see, like I can probably compare it with the before photo, but this is where I'm at. I haven't been using this one as much as the lip plumper from Nabla, but I love how it smells. I love passion fruit. It gives a slight tint, and sometimes I'll throw this in my purse so I can like use it while I'm out and about. But that will be done. I know I'll get through this by the end of the year. And then I have these two from ColourPop. And honestly, I forgot that these were in my project pan. These were also sitting under everything, and I totally blanked out and didn't realize that I put these in my project pan. Like, I forgot. I mean, that video was 3 months ago. I forget things that happened last week. So 3 months ago, I'll forget stuff. But these are the Just a Tint. I have Z-Boy and Rise and Shine. So let's see. This is where Rise and Shine is. I mean, there's a lot here. But I really do like these products. I do have one of them on right now. But this is where Rise and Shine is at. Hopefully I have a before shot to show you guys. I don't even remember what I showed you guys in that video. And then the other one is Z-Boys. It's the one that I have on my lips right now. It's more of like a peachy shade, but this is where it's at. There's a lot of products still left in this one. But now that I remember to use these, I'm gonna really concentrate on these because they're really easy to use. They're lightweight. They're like, you know, like little tinted crowns. I can probably even throw this in my work bag, and I feel like I'll really use these at work because I like more like lightweight hydrating lip products when I'm at my job. So I have the Burt's Bead Blush in Toasted Cinnamon. This is an OG. I've had this for a very long time, so I was like, I need to use this up. Now, I don't even think I made a dent in this. Do you guys see anything? And this one is the one that I've mainly been using in most of my like makeup looks on this channel. This is the blush that I have on my cheeks because it's just so easy to use with just like any look, and yet nothing really is happening to it. There's maybe a slight dip. Then I also have the Natasha Denona Bloom Highlighter Blush, and this is the mini, and I haven't used this one as much as the Burt's Bees one, but this is the one that I have on my cheeks. It's such a glowy, like peachy blush. Thank God I got a mini. Like, I'm realizing that I probably should always buy minis. If there's a mini option, I should go with that because blush is just something I don't go through, but I'm trying to work on it. I swear at least this one should have a dent, at least by the end of the year. That's my goal, at least. So those were all the products that I was working on panning, and since I completed 3 products, I thought, hey, I should add 3 products and just keep rotating this project pan. Every time I finish something, I want to add something. So since I got through this powder, this foundation, and this concealer, I thought I would add another powder to replace that. So I'm gonna try to work on the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. It's totally broken. At this point, it's like a loose setting powder, but I'm gonna work on this. It's a really nice powder to set under my eyes. I'm also going to add the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in Warm Beige. I actually use this as a foundation, but I've had this for a while in my collection, so I want to like use this all during the summer. Also, this is like a darker shade, so it's gonna be perfect when I have a tan, and it's also very mattifying, so this will be perfect in the hot summer months. So I'm gonna work on this. And then I also added the Tarte Shape Tape, like the original Shape Tape. This has also been in my collection for a while, so it's like I need to start using this one too. This one is super full coverage, more mattifying, but I was like, you know what, that's perfect for the summertime and these hot months. So those are all the products that I'm gonna add to my project pan, and that was my progress and results. I've had so much fun doing this. I like having goals to like accomplish. It makes me work harder to use up my products. I feel like if I didn't set up a project pan, I would never have actually concentrated on using the products. So I think this is fun. I'm very happy that I decided to do one of these this year. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my progress? Did I do well? Did I do bad? Are you working on a project pan? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link other videos of mine you may want to watch. I will link all the products that are in my project pan, as well as the makeup I am wearing today. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I post a lot of different content there as well. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here and supporting my channel. I appreciate all of y'all so much, but I just hope you guys are all doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.